Hello there everybody, my name is Adam Cleary, joined by Andy Murray, or Bricks from Jesus as we're now known. If that makes no sense, please watch today's morning news. What a day, am I right? And it is my very sad duty to inform you that we've just filmed one of the top 5 most chaotic videos in WhatCulture wrestling history across the river from the Principality Stadium with Simon Miller's 8,000 strong crowd behind us. There was a bus, there was a car crash, people came over and wanted selfies, and the audio was unusable, so now we're sat here in this living room looking like we're issuing a public apology. Anyway, Clash at the Castle. That has just finished. This is your What Went Down video. Myself and Andy will be going through the card. Now we opened, we're going to be brisk, we're going to be running because we want to go. There's garlic pizza bread.
I really want a pizza,
desperate for
man.
one, so we're going to be rattling through this. The opening match, then you a callback here, was Bailey. Did that on the first video, can't remember the other way. Bailey, Dakota Kai, Io Sky versus Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Bianca Belair. Very, very okay opening to the show. All 6 of them got their stuff in, which is kind of what you want. I've been a bit out of loop with all this, so it was just nice to see these kind of familiar faces. Dakota Kai was somebody I thought wasn't coming back. Io Shirai, someone I was told was definitely going. Io Sky, sorry. The match was just really loads of fun. The main talking point by a mile is just you cannot play Bailey as a heel in the United Kingdom. We love her too much. She is still probably one of the top 5 most over people on that show, I would say. We'll get to who was at the top of that card, but everybody was doing the Hey Bailey chants. Every time she got in the ring, there was a huge cheer. When she was slugging it out with the faces, there was a huge cheer for her. She did her best. She did her level best to try and skip that, but no. And in the end, the heels all rolled up Bianca Belair. Bailey got the pin there, so there's obviously something to do with that going forward. But nice win for the heels, nice win for Bailey. And then this is the one.
They're bad, and they got entrance music now, and it's not good. The damage control, it's not good. Right, what was good was Gunther versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship.
Winston thinking about it.
I have a lot of thoughts on this match, but the problem is I currently do not have the lung, throat, or any other kind of capacity to express them, as you can hear from the state of my vocal cords. The state of my vocal cords is akin to the state of Sheamus's chest about 20 seconds into this. Look, we were sitting on the upper deck for this show. We had a wonderful view, panoramic of the whole arena, and yet we could still hear the sound of a chop at the top of the arena. Insane. That's how hard these guys were hitting each other. But it wasn't just a beat fest, atypical of the WWE house style. It wasn't just this bruising match you expect from these two guys. There was actually some really fun sports entertainment stuff in here as well. Sheamus going for the beats of the Bowdrin on the announce table. Walter slipping out like a little eel. Going for them again in the ring, and Walter slipping out like a little eel. And then going to they did it on the thing, Barricade, that's what Simon calls it. And he slipped, no, he actually got the 15 on that one. This match was awesome. It was hard, my SHIT. It finished in a lariat. Gunther retained. And then, hey, Imperium's back together too. Go.
Apparently, yeah. And after that, I said this before, Andy's done some really, really good insight on that match there. Some really cerebral thought processes. And one of the best matches on the card, whereas I was just talking about Bailey getting a lot of chance. And now, I'm going to tell you that Shayna Baszler's wearing Warhammer 40k ring gear, and that amused me no end, because she was repping the Imperial Fists.
Yeah, I'm a Space Wolves guy.
She has the Space Wolves. Do the Imperial Fist gear. Now, I'm not just mentioning this because I'm a complete nerd, and I'm not just mentioning this because I sometimes play Imperial Fist, represent. Imperial Fists are the Siege Masters. They are undefendable against. There is no cover from their onslaught. That's their whole gimmick, and that's what you thought the match was going to be like. She was going to batter Liv Morgan. She was going to go. They were working the arm. They were doing everything. Liv was getting the stuff in a little bit, but you just thought you can see exactly which way this one is going. Until you couldn't, because it was a fairly decisive, fairly strong, clean finish where Liv Morgan actually got the win. And you could sense in the entire building, everyone sort of went, what?
Yeah.
It was really completely out of nowhere. Like, they did build a match exactly to be like, this is just going to be Shayna Baszler. They're heating her back up. This is the road bump. She's getting the belt. This is going to be her on the way. A lot of talk about Liv Morgan's not really one of the Triple H people, so that's kind of her moving away. But no, that is a huge position to put her in. Like, she looked really good in that match.
Yeah, she had a good time.
Yeah, they made her look really strong.
And the kids around us loved it.
There was, God bless, there was a young girl near us who had this big Liv Morgan sign, and all of us horrible, cynical men went, she's about to have an awful night then. And then lo and behold, at the end of the match, she's jumping up with a sign, and we looked like absolute idiots.
I believe the children in the future, so I'm glad that she had a good time and enjoyed the victory. And shout outs to Liv Morgan, and shout outs as well to Dominic Mysterio for finally showing the fortitude required to take that stupid dad of his and kick him right. No, he punched him, didn't he?
punched
Never
him,
mind.
did the
It
Eddie
was
thing.
kind of like, it was the Eddie Guerrero turning on Ray thing from 2005. It was like a total callback. That is the most important thing about this match. It was Edge and Ray, obviously, versus the Judgment Day. Edge got a thunder
Oh my
pop.
word, my God. the
Ridiculous
pop for Edge.
building shaking. The river leapt out of its thing. River.
If you can see the camera shaking, it's just Adam Nicholas is behind it doing this.
It shook. The river did a thing. The match was fun. Edge did a 619 when I went to the bathroom, so I didn't see that, which I'm really sad about. But the most important thing is, of course, the conclusion. So the babyfaces won. Dominic is still fizzing because he couldn't wrestle. He wasn't allowed. He said to Edge, "You're friends with my dad. Why are you the tag team partner with my dad? He's my dad. What's going on?" And then, afterwards, he kicked Edge right in his little pinner. I don't know if it's
right in his big hairy wallop out in the ball sack.
Johnson. He might have a Jordan. We don't know.
We don't know.
And then Ray was like, "What have you done that for, mullet guy?" And mullet guy, he went, "You're my dad." It was
really weird because Ray's like, "What have you done that for?" He was literally, as he was beating up Edge, he wasn't stopping him. Saying, "Why are you beating up Edge? What are you doing? Why are you hitting him in the head?"
You know what Dominic hit Dominic hit Edge right in his.
That's true, he did. And then at the end, they kind of beat Ray up and they were both lying on the floor and Ray was trying to apologise to Edge and they just sort of hugged each other in a sort of, "You're my son now" kind of way. It was really weird, but the pop that Dominic Mysterio got from section U33, row 13, seats 21 through 28 was absolutely thermonuclear. What was after that? Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. That was really good as well. That was genuinely really good, that match. Kind of like the Bayley situation. Seth Rollins is not a heel. I don't think it's a UK specific thing, this one, just like we love Bayley over here. Seth Rollins he's just won them all back over very slowly.
What was the arena doing, my friend?
What was the arena doing?
Majority of that match. What noise was the arena making?
It was... You can't get away from how popular Seth Rollins is. The guy, when he's trying to be likable, is so unlikable, and when he's trying to be really annoying, he's just so cool and so funny. And Riddle was the face coming out for this. I commented before, kids love Riddle's gear, the day glow stuff. It's really bright. It's definitely, there's a wave of popularity there. But then Seth Rollins comes out dressed as a Phoenix down from Final Fantasy VII by the looks of it. And people were like, "Oh yeah, that's really cool. That's actually way cooler than just being a stoner. I'm really into that." And the match was class. It was hard hitting. It was back and forward. There was some amazing spots. And Seth,
I've got the giggles, man. This show was so much fun.
Despite being the easily heel, he just won really strong, really decisively. He beat him, and it was really good. And you can just sense now the popularity behind him and how good he was in that match. They can do stuff with him. They can kick him further up the card. They can give him a bit more of a showcase. They can just let him be fun and let him be bad and also let him be liked, I think. So I'm quite encouraged about that. And that set us up quite nicely for your main event.
Yeah, so the main event happened, and the main event was total chaos. There's chances are you might have already seen what social media looks like at the moment. I imagine it is an absolute
honestly, right
bonfire.
now, I could not. There's about 5 things that could be the big thing on social media right now. I don't know which one it is.
This is it, man. But I'm not going to give you a play-by-play of this match. You can go elsewhere for that. You can go watch Simon Miller's video, Ups and Downs. That's the one he does. It's very good. You can go and listen to the WhatCulture Wrestling podcast with Michael and Michael.
I just need everybody to know, when you were doing this exact bit on the first video, that's when the bus crash happened right next to us. We were like, "Oh, bus has crashed." And it was called Barry.
Barry the bus crashed into Calvin the bus, and now we're here. Good luck to Calvin Ramsey at Liverpool. But anyway, what happened? Chaos happened. Both men are down. Theory decides, "Hey, I'm a weird guy. I'm going to try and cash in my money in the briefcase." Bang. He came all the way down. He had the referee. He went all the way around the ring. And who was waiting there with a big old fist for his big old face? Tyson Fury. We popped huge. Perfect pro wrestling pantomime. Then there was some other stuff that happened, but the finish that occurred was that Solo Sikoa, the third Uso, if you recall, from NXT 2.0, he was there. He had a hoodie on. He revealed himself, and everyone was pissed off because they knew their boy was going to lose, and then their boy lost. That's how it went.
It was honestly, they could not have set the finish up that to be more perfect, right? You had the Austin Theory thing. Tyson Fury knocked him out. Roman picks up a chair, gets in the ring. The ref's down at this point. He misses with a chair. They get the claymore. The referee's back up. They've done it. They've booked the perfect coronation for a British champion crowned on UK soil. They've done it. They've done it. They've got 62,000 of us in there. They were in Cardiff. They've done it. And then he pulled him out. They pulled the referee out the ring.
They didn't do it.
And that was it.
Not going to be able to do
He speared him. He speared him, and that was it. And everyone just sort of went, oh,
and
right.
Michael Hamflet has just informed us that the really bizarre karaoke session that aired after the match actually was on the pay-per-view.
So God bless Phil Chambers stood there with his phone out the whole way through thinking we're going to get mega numbers on You Won't Believe What Happened after Clash in the Castle went off the air.
We'll still get numbers, baby.
We'll still get numbers.
We're just, it's not very honest.
Just dishonesty. They get numbers. They came out and they sang American Pie and Wonderwall, and we were like, well, what a way to send the crowd home.
I heard someone else singing Wonderwall last night, and it was significantly less enjoyable.
Two Wonderwalls in 2 days.
Twice in 2 days.
And that was Clash in the Castle.
Clash of the Champions.
That was
in the
absolutely.
castle.
I've got to say,
No Fiend.
No Fiend, unfortunately. I did think when I saw the hoodie it was the Fiend, but alas, not today. There was a Neil. There was at our show. No matter what the vibes are of this video, and no matter how much we're laughing and going, oh, it was chaos, it was ridiculous, what were they doing? That's just a Clash show. That was such a good show. That is not what you think a WWE pay-per-view was going to be. Every single match was like, oh, they can do that now. Oh, they can do that now. Oh, they can do that now. None of the finishes were nonsense, you know what I mean? All of them were like, the main event, yes, but like, that's their big thing, you know what I mean? It wasn't just like, nothing felt wasted, nothing felt like a complete point. There was selling on offense. You lost your mind for selling on offense. Heels were going over looking strong without having to do just absolute pointless stuff. It was really, really, really good.
It was a great time.
It was a moment in
Honestly,
history.
it was a really good show. Like, do I agree with the main event finish? I mean, if I think about it, probably not. But did I have a good time? Yeah, I had a great time. That's what counts in our hearts, in our minds, in our souls, and in our kazoos.
We did say, just a quick final point, we did say at the What Culture live show today that wasn't it just nice that you don't know what's going to happen? And it's just, oh, it'd probably be this, it'd probably be that. I didn't have the guy from 2.0 costing Drew in the finish. We had The Fiend coming out. We had Karrion Kross coming out. We had Paul Heyman coming out.
Oh yeah, Karrion Kross. He threw a water bottle at him.
It was so weird he threw a water bottle at him. But anyway, you'll know that you'll hear more about that as Miller decides to give it an up in his video with his 7,000 fans when we have a curtain
lamp.
and a lamp.
We got a lamp, a kazoo, a curtain that doesn't work. I don't even have an eel.
But you know what we're about to have soon?
Pizza.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much to everybody who's watched all the videos across the weekend. There's more to come. Miller's done his. We'll do some reactions. I might have doing a podcast, etc., etc. You can get Andy on Twitter where?
At Andy H. Murray.
Get me on Cleary at Adam Twitter. You get Adam Nicholas behind the camera at It's Adam Nicholas.
Doesn't exist.
The H stands for horse. That's your throat. And the entire What Culture Wrestling family at What Culture WWE. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I'm starving me.
I'm going to lick that garlic sauce.
We'll see you soon.